What up, guys? Welcome back to Market Monday, guys. So we're going to be talking about the market, where we're going to invest the cards into this week for the new event coming up for Friday. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to look at that. There's still ways to make coins still in the marketplace. So that's what we're going to be doing. But we're going to be looking at how to invest, where to invest your coins to get started for the new event. And it's a pretty much a good choice now. So let's go. So 78, 79 overall, guys are still going for pretty good in the market right now. You can see that they're still going holding on pretty much 16,000 right now. The method is, if you want to pick these up, you can sit here and spam Y and hopefully good card comes up, or you can just sit here and kind of just wait for somebody to put a card that it's low overall, in say 400 or something like that in the marketplace. But I think the best method to do this, guys, is pretty much where they're going for it in the marketplace. And remember this, guys, it's Monday. These will go up in the price still too, close till probably Wednesday, and then they'll probably go down. Depends on if the new event uses them or not. But you don't know if the new event uses them or not. But if they do, then they might go back up in price. So we don't know. Okay. So say if you know what the values are going for, you can go like that and you can go to bids. You can go bids, or you can go, I say thousands, the max I would bid on. And you just go bid on these. And then say I want this card. I would just go 800, bid 800. And you can do that to all of them. And then you'll win the card. I won a lot of cards for 400 coins. There's some times like this 350. I would probably win that 350. Depends on how many people are looking at these and going heavily trying to bid on them and stuff. So we don't know how the market will be on it if you bid on them. It always comes down to the last 5 minutes or 3 minutes left of the card that people will bid it up. I was trying that on some on the weekend, and people are bidding 2K on some of these cards too. So it was all over the place. So doing this method works. It is, but it might get you guys frustrated from doing it because there's so many people are doing it, because it is a method to do. Bidding is a method. All you can do is you wait for the last second. So you look at the card, you can bid on it. And if it comes down to the last 5 seconds, 10 seconds, then do it. I'll show you examples on the other cards when we talk about this video. All right. So the 80 overalls are actually pretty high right now, as you can tell in the marketplace. Right now, the marketplace looks pretty holding steady for the 80 overalls. As you can tell, 80 overalls are around 2K, close to again, it goes up and down. It moves around on these cards all the time. Depends on where you want to make your coins. As I'm looking at some of the cards right now, just to see where the value is. Bidding wise, I think it'd be easier to bid on these. So if you know that they're going for a certain point, you just, okay, so I have the max right there, but the max I put up is pretty much close to the max, right? If you go up one, and there's the max price. So the max price is around that. So they probably sell in this range right here. So if they're going to sell in that range, you want to bid, because you want to make, so if they're going for this, right? This, or in this range, you go, I say the max around here. That's the max price you want to bid on. I wouldn't go any higher. You can go a little lower. Then you have cards, exactly the same thing. But you have some cards, as you can tell, some people already bid on. So as an example is, if you want a card like this, you can bid up to the max price of the bidding war. If you knew where it is, you can go close to the bidding war of where you want to cash out. So if you want to cash out this, you take the bid, and you might win it, you might not, but you never know. You could win that price of the card. One of my buddies was doing that. He was making, I think we were talking on stream about, he said he was making about 500 coins from doing that. So that's what he was doing. He was just sitting there and hitting the max price of what he wanted to bid and the price of what he was going to put over it, and it made the coin. He still made coins. He made 500 coins from doing that. So you can do it. You can go to a car, you go, okay, I want to go I want that, but I want it the max value price. Okay, so it's close to the bidding what you want to bid for, and you put it there. If you win it, you can put it on the market. It's like you're gambling in a sense of you're hoping you win that card right if somebody doesn't bid on them, because somebody could bid on them and you could lose these, but it's like a risk of waiting like 12 minutes and 13 minutes on that. So what you can do is you can bid on them. You don't have to wait. You can bid if you have enough coins. You can bid on all of them. Go play a game. Come back. You might have won 4 or 5 of them. Pretty much W. This is the way I'm thinking right now. It's the way, and it's the best way to. And this is the cards we should be picking up, because the 79s and the 78s might not be in sets anymore. We don't know. But why not just make coins and try to invest? So why not just try to pick these cards up right now too? Doing that, so you don't have to sell them right away. You could pick them up, hold on to them for the next event if you need them. If they shoot up to like 4K or 3K, you can sell them. You make easy coins. So like it's a win-win situation from doing this value too. Buying them on the market, I wouldn't buy them because they're really expensive right now too. I would just wait. I would wait for them to drop a little bit. If they're dropping 1,000K range, I would pick them up. But like as an example, I knew that was not going to happen. Let's see, something else is going to put them up. As an example, like anything in the under 1,000 you want to pick up, because they're pretty expensive. Or somebody just put it up for 2K. So somebody snagged that for 2K and put it up. So the ways to do it, you can sit here, expand this. I think bidding, but they go under 1,000, just pick them up. And that's what it is. They're too high right now. I wouldn't invest in them right now because they might go up. They might not. We don't know. So like it's an iffy topic on that. All right, so the 81s are kind of dropping in value right now. They're still a little expensive, but they are dropping. They are going down in marketplace now. So I think just wait. I think wait till around 2K when to buy them, because they're really expensive still. You can buy them if they hit around 3K. That's still like a range of too expensive for me to buy, because you don't know if they tank or not. But if they go down, say here, if they hit in this range, I would probably buy. I say around 2K too. Like if they're starting to take a lot, I would just buy. But the bidding thing works for these too. So if you know they're in like a range too, you can go for bids. I would do it. So if like you're seeing like where the max price of all of them, right? Let's see. So there's about like 20 of them on the market right here. So they're going right here, right? So they're going for that price. Max price I would bid on is this. This is the product I say max price to bid on, and see and there you go. And you see a lot of people are doing the same thing. But the thing is that you even have alumni that if like you can pick up like an alumni like this, they're going for like 10. So I'm going for 10K in the marketplace and like 9K. So like you could be like getting like 2 W's in once, because if you win a card for like say 2K on him, and then you can flip it for around like 8K, you're making like 7K profits. So like you can do the investment wise on this, and you can make coins on top of this. So it's like a kind of W on both. So if you can, like people like somebody already bid this to 2K, they're like, okay, that's the max the person's probably going for at 2K. So let's bid a little higher then. See if that guy really wants them. And you're always going to lose coins. People are always going to do that. And even like these cards too, like you can do the exactly same thing on this. Like you can 81s are still going, like these event cards are still going pretty high, because people still trying to build their team, build the players that they need. So people are still gonna probably need these, right? So like investing on them, I would invest if they're in a bidding war. If you bid, I would do that way, because you don't know of what you're going to make. You could make some cash in on these from buying, because you can buy like 5 of them or 6 of them low overall like this, like in the bids. If they do go off to like 4K again or 5K, you could cash in, right? So it's like the win-win situation for everybody. I would invest just to like try the bidding thing, because you don't know. You can make a lot more coins from doing this too, because you're getting them in like a stance of like you're just going for a bid, and you never know that you go, oh, I could win that. Like win-win situation for you guys. It's you're making coins or you're investing on them. You can invest on both So easy way to do it. All right. So the 82 overalls are still actually really expensive, but if you do have coins, this is probably the best way to work the market in this range right here, because a lot of people do not know what the value of the cards are. So you can sit here and you can go, okay, so they're around 8K in the marketplace, and you want to be picking them up at 6K around that, or 5K when they do come up, because you're going to make the amount you're making what, 2K, maybe 3K and 2K there profit wise when you do pick them up. I've been here for like probably 3 minutes. I haven't seen any 82s appear yet, so I don't know how long does 82s appear in the marketplace, but if you want to do flipping, this is pretty much where you want to do it right now. Vesting in them, I don't know about vesting in the 82s yet, because the 82s are pretty expensive right now in the early game. This is the early game, so it's pretty expensive right now. But making coins, this is pretty much where you want to do it, because if you do have coin balance, I would just sit here and just go for it, because like that's as like you probably can make some good amount of coins from doing this. And the example of like doing the flipping cards, guys, is you see like these two. So these one is the late one, and this one is the 59-minute one. So you've put them up. You can go Y, you can hit X, go to this, somebody will appear, or you can hit triangle or wherever the button, like Xbox, you can go back and forth to come out. But if there's more cards, like an example, let's see. If there are more cards like page 1 or page 2, you can go back and forth and the new cards will appear on the marketplace. You can just go back and forth. It will just appear. This is just like you're pretty much breaking down the 59-minute mark in a certain point of, you're not going right to the 50-minute mark where all the cards appearing all at once. You're just appearing the less cards come out. And I think bidding is easy. Bidding is exactly the same thing. So I say 5K is like the max price you want to go over the bids, and then you just see there's about 53 of them in that range. Some of them at like 5 hours, some of them just right here. As an example too, you can go right to 5K, go for the bid. But 82 overalls alumni, I think they're pretty expensive too. For alumni, yeah, they're like 9K, 13. So yeah, so I'm going for a bid. I'm going to bid on this. I might lose this bid. I might lose that bid when I leave, but you never know. Bidding, this is only for you want to make coins. This is not where you're going to invest your cards right now, because they're too expensive right now. They're just way too expensive. There's no point of investing into the 82s right now, because you're just going to lose profit. You're just going to lose coins because they're hitting their max value. They might go up more, but we just don't know. Like they can go up to 12, 13K, but we just don't know that yet, because there's not a good event enough to make them explode to the higher value. And then we know that we're to invest in. So I think just go for the same thing we're doing. Do the easy way out. If you really want to, like say like flip cards, go right here and do exactly the same thing. Find the cards that you want to flip. You know where they eat. Okay, stack a little bit more. Okay, you see them, and then you just sit here and you can flip, and people will put them off. I saw some of them for like 2K before. Not 2K, 5K, 6K. People do put them up for cheaper than the value, and you can make coins on them. I think like all the high overalls cards, you can do this. Exactly the same, guys. If you want to make coins in NHL 25, you want to sit right here and look for the cards that are under 10K, because you're going to make crazy amount of coins from doing this. Examples are, I'm going to be putting this, so I can go back and forth, or I can just go menu to menu. So the 59-minute mark card would be like here, where Morgan Rally is. So any other card will appear, it'll be right here. If you see amount of cards right here, this is where you want to do it on top of everything, back and forth. And then it'd be a new card appear right here, because Morgan Rally is the 1 hour mark. And then this is where the 59-minute mark is. Flipping cards here, it'd be perfect. Anything under 8, so 8, 7, you're going to be making 3K profit, 2K profit with like the taxes, then you 3 with the taxes. Or you can this is where, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the pretty much the best way to make the coins. Nobody else came up yet, I see. So, but this is where you want to make the coins. You want to flip cards here. You want to cash in. You can go, I say 8K is the max you want to bid on cards on this. Because if I say like 7, because if you can if you win a card, you can put it up for, just say this. Just put it up this way. So you're making, you'll cash in on that. You cash in. But the thing is that 83 is some of the 83 overalls. If you do win, like a Sid's going for like 13K in the marketplace. So like if you win that for freaking 5K, you can just flip them for 13K. What else is going pretty high in the market? Fucking Morgan, he's going for 21K. So if you win him, like the marketplace for the 83s are all over the place. I have prices and it's just like, it's crazy. But this is what you can do. You can do the bidding thing. Morgan Rally is about 15K in the marketplace. So somebody put him up for what? He's gone. Somebody bought him for 11. That was a pretty good deal. So you can look at the biddings here too. There's not a lot of bidding cards on the market, but if you do see a card that, like I had them, like Martyr, you could put them up. I said Sid's going for 13K. This is 12 and a half. So, and there's about what? How many Sids on the market? So like, that's what I'm trying to say. This guy has 1,000. And this is the thing is that you can do this too at the bidding thing too. You can actually win some crazy bidding wars on this stuff because some people don't know the value and they don't want to go over something. They're trying to, you can steal some crazy, but thing is too that people do it too. They'll put up a card that you for a bid and then have a buy now. And the buy now sometimes is lower than the actual card on it. So I think it's a good way to invest, good way to make coins in this area. Just play around with it. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know in the comments below about that. And I'll try to give you the best help on it. So the 84 overall, exactly the same thing. They're actually pretty expensive too. I'm just trying to find where the rest of the cards are. I think they're at 17K. Let's see. Yes, they're actually higher than 17K. We're just gonna go look. 18? Then we'll start talking. Okay, they're like around 18K, maybe more, and more expensive. Exactly the same thing with these cards, guys. They're exactly the same. Okay, so people put them down. I'm gonna put down 16K. So that's just the second same thing, guys. So this is where this is like the lowest that people are probably going to put them down. So if anything low, so it means they're not selling, okay? But this is where you're gonna make your coins too. Investing in these cards right now is not a good idea. I wouldn't invest. I would just make coins and try to make profit for you and try to get your coin balance up so you can actually have a event. Low overalls, I think it'd be like the 81s to invest if you can win them in bidding wars. With this, I would just try to make coins. This is where you want to make coins. So they're going for like 19, 20K in the marketplace. I just don't understand why he's like at 15K. So I'm going to say the max price you want to bid on is 10K. I say the max 10K because you can still make 6K profit. And there's not many of them you can bid on, guys. So it's going to be interesting. And like, so something like, try to find value. I want to say, what's his value? What's his like actual value on the market? Okay, exactly the same. Okay. So he's going to about 24K in the marketplace. So 24K. If you win this looking at 10K, okay? If you win this at 10K, you just have crazy amount of profit that you could make. That's what I'm saying. Bidding is like same thing with buying cards off the market. Same thing with selling with bidding. Bidding, you can make massive coins on the marketplace, but right now, as you can tell, there's only fucking 7 on the marketplace you can bid on. So these are going to be harder to acquire, but the profit wise is going to make more coins on them. As your examples, there's nothing on them. I have 29 minutes to do a bid. I'm going to put that on my watch list. I'm curious what the prices are going to go for. And exactly the same thing. These guys are the only ones on the marketplace for 25K. Everything else is like 200, 52. So you're gonna get, he's in the profit range. So if you want to do bid on this, let's see if there's any bidding on these, because you can make some pretty good profit if you're bidding. It's only one on the market to bid, and he's at 2 days. So there's not really much bidding going on down here. Not many cards on the market for these, like everything else on the marketplace. So that is kind of crazy, I have to say. That's kind of crazy, low-key. But like, it's like, you look at like the other cards, like the icons are exactly the same thing. Like, they're like good, they're good cards, but like they're limited anyways on the marketplace. Like, there's not many of them on the marketplace because they're so hard to acquire. Like Solani, there's 15 Solanis on the marketplace, and I think the cheapest is what, 89k, 82k. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. So what we did on the weekend, I think somebody just outbid me on something. Let's see what the bids look like. So I still have him there. So I got outbid on these 2 cards, or 3 cards, 4 cards. And then these are the cards that I tried to bid on the weekend. I failed to do. Did I win any cards? No. Okay. But we did hit actually a lot of cards. We have like over 100 cards sold in the marketplace, guys. I still have a lot of jerseys to sell. So I kind of put jerseys up in the weekend on nighttime when I go to bed. So, but cards I sold are pretty nice. I did get some actually good cards, like 3k. I got that I think I got these 2 from the Chase Cup. But then we kind of did a good job of winning cards of bids on stuff to flip. And we got like a guy I got for like 400 coins, and I just flip her. Like, I'm trying to show you guys that the way the method is, it's working. It does work. You just have to be patient when you're doing it, and you can win cards, and you can win cards, and you can put them off a little bit more than you do. I won this card for 400 coins, and I flip them for 3k. So you can actually make crazy profit from doing this stuff. So you just have to be patient on stuff, guys. So if you guys are new, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below what kind of method you guys are using. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Peace.